Here's a letter from one of my subscribers. Mr. Ayala, I'm a 27-year-old woman, and I'm having trouble in my relationship and don't know what to do. So my question is, what do you say to those people who don't pursue the meaningful relationship they need and are stuck in a bad relationship they are in because they are afraid to change? And this is signed by, I'm going to say her name is Linda. So Linda, you should be afraid of pursuing a meaningful relationship because there are many trials and tribulations to get to a point where you can have a meaningful relationship. It's not something that's just granted to you. Then you have to find someone else who has done their own worthy trials and gone through their own tribulations. And then you have to meet. And the courting has to happen, and you had to agree to have a relationship with each other. No, it sounds impossible. And it does rarely happen. Not as often as we want it to happen. But you should actually be more afraid to stay in a miserable relationship you're in, because the price you're paying for staying in your miserable relationship is your own death. Your relationship feels miserable now because it's snuffing out your light. It's snuffing out your drive to live. So imagine how you will feel in 3 years, or 5 years, or 10 years as you compound even more responsibilities into this miserable relationship. Maybe you add kids, assets, debts. And what's really going to be tragic if then you decide 3, 5, or 10 years from now that you're going to pursue a meaningful relationship. You're going to be older. Your market value is going to be diminished compared to 3, 5, or 10 years ago. You have more moving parts in your life that you're responsible for, that you have to take into account. And it will take you longer to get to the point of being able to get into a meaningful relationship, and you'll have less time to do it. So the devil you know is not better than the devil you don't know. So just think about this. Take this scenario. Imagine you were in hell with all the fire and brimstone. It's torture. It's awful. And I gave you a key to a door and told you that if you are responsible and with some luck, the other side of that door is not hell. Would you not take the key and try the door? Or would you stay in the torturous hell you know because you're too afraid of the possibility that there is a hell on the other side of the door? It's possible. I'd take the key and do the work to get that door open. At least I'd give myself a chance, because there really isn't anything worse than the misery of hell in a relationship, especially of a hell that you have meticulously crafted for yourself.